So how's fall camp going for you overall? What's jumped out about this period and what you guys have gotten out of it?
Fall camp actually been really, really well. You can tell we're more focused than we had before, and the coaches keep on rising and rising and rising. So it's just a good feeling to have that coming into week 1 against Houston. So we're just ready to just play ball now. So.
Did you have any specific goals or like anything you wanted to get out of this period?
Just become a better leader. Like I told y'all last spring, like how about I need to get better at being a more vocal leader. I actually achieved that goal now, and I'm getting better each and every day with it. And I just want to appreciate like all my teammates for everything. And yeah.
Where else does the leadership come from in that group?
Like when the players?
Yeah. Anybody in the defensive line room or even defense as a whole?
I'll say Cyrus Simon. You know, he been stepping up to play when it comes to being vocal leader and just helping like our young guys. For instance, Ty Leonard. You know, me and him be coaching him. You know how to like set him like to the standard that we are right now. So you know when it comes down when we're both gone, he can like take our place. So it's just good to see how Cyrus stepping up, and of course Brandon Brown as well. He done a phenomenal job as well, becoming a better leader. And so we just ready. You know, we all just getting better each and every day and getting closer together. So that's just an amazing feeling to have.
How do you feel about the defensive line group as a whole and how that compares to the previous season?
Honestly, I feel like we got the same defensive line we had last year. We just got new guys that came in, and like we all starters. Like I said before, you know, we all hunt. You know, our motto is EBE, so that means everybody eats. So it doesn't matter who in, we still cheer on to the next person. So you know, like when they make a play, we get excited, just like we're on the field with them. So it's just an amazing feeling to have those type of group of guys, and how strong our culture is being together.
You got Joe Evans coming in here from LSU. What's been your impression of him and what does he bring to the table?
Well, I actually heard a lot about Joe. I got a friend that plays for LSU as well. His name is Jarrell Cherry. So he already told me how Joe is, and what he said was exactly true how Joe is. Joe is a hard worker. He's quiet, but he don't show effort. He loves the game of football. So I see a lot of big things coming out of Joe this year for sure.
It's very strange to see him listed on the roster at 340 and then lined up at end. I don't know. You know what is it that allows him to kind of to hold that versatility?
Man, it's just crazy. He came from the SEC, so you know he's a big body that can move like he's 230. So I mean that's an amazing feeling to have, an amazing person to have in our room as well to make us better as a D line and as a team.
Is there anything he can offer you, you know, with that SEC experience, something that he might have picked up there that he's been able to share with the group, or any way that's kind of been helpful?
He honestly hadn't really talked to us about LSU like that. He honestly said he actually loved it here than LSU like ever have, man. So it's just great to just see how a guy that comes from a big school compare our school to like being a better system and a better coaching staff. So it just shows you a lot like what type of Coach Traylor is and how the whole coaching staff is. So it's just an amazing feeling to have those type of guys that just even have influenced us of getting better, becoming better men and a better football player as well. So.
How do you help him get into the culture? Are there things you can do to kind of get him settled in here, help him out?
Yeah. So I always talk to Joe every day, just ask him, you know, how you doing, everything, and just seeing him and asking him, you know, like what can we do better and stuff like that. But honestly, he said everything that's been going on has been great for him. You know, we practice hard. You know, we show effort each and every day, and just like we just win a day. Just want our coach to win a day each and every day. And like that's why we were so good last year, and we're trying to build that momentum from last year and just continue to keep on having that trend when it comes to this season. So,
as you look at this season, it's a tougher schedule from the start. What are your thoughts on the challenge of Houston, Army, and Texas right off the bat?
It's a good challenge. It's going to show us how adversity hits us, and then see how we can be capable of going through these three teams. You know, I mean, these three teams are real good. They've been there before. They won championships. So we trying to get to that next step, and I know we are to get to that next step of how young our school is. So it just shows us our type of our mentality of how we trying to get into these three games and just focus on what we got to do to make the game be good. So.
And with Houston specifically, because that's the opener, were you, I guess, excited for most about? Is it being in the Alamo Dome, or is it just the fact of getting to play Houston?
I'd just say this is Alamo Dome. Like the atmosphere is crazy. You know, just like our college championship last year. It just shows you like how much our fan base had grown from the years, and just showing like how we just ready to play in Alamo Dome. Like that's like one of the best like atmosphere you ever play in, and one of the loudest like crowds are playing as well. So it just shows you like, you know, our fans just got to keep on coming to our games and, you know, just build a momentum off of that. And we just keep on playing ball and just focus on what we got to do to compete.
We talked about Joe, but is there anybody else from the group of transfers or newcomers, even on offense, if it's somebody there who's caught your eye or looks like they're going to stand out this season?
I'll say the guy brought in Nick Booker Brown. He has shown me like he can be a pretty good pass rusher as well. It's kind of reminded me of myself when I was around his age. So I see how he just keep on working. He's passionate of the game, So we just got to just keep on building him up and then have him to that standard and just let him know like our coach here is way different from the other school he came from, but he's getting better each and every day. And I see a lot of big things come out of Nick for sure.
That pass rush is a really interesting, topic for you guys because without Clarence Hicks and without Chuck Wiley, it's a little bit different this year. Where's that pass rush going to come from?
The front seven. None that haven't changed. We just got guys to step up. As an example for me, I got to step up and be a kind of better leader when it comes to the third downs and just being able to get to the quarterback. Because that's the goal. At the end of the day, like I said earlier, just everybody eats. So we just got to try to keep that momentum, that mentality, just go get it and just make sure that, we make our team proud.
Do you guys scheme it up a little bit differently to maybe try to generate pass rush through play calls or different kind of stunts, twists, actions, whatever it may be, to get that going a little bit at a higher level?
Yes, we have some play calls we twist and everything, but it's just really we start out playing base first, and then just before we even get to the pass downs, we got to worry about stopping the run because that's our motto here. Like we stop the run, physical defense, stop the run. So we just got to have that type of mindset when it comes through the games, because without stopping the run, we can't be able to get a pass rush in. So that's our main motto, just stopping the run first, then we get to the fun stuff.
It's been interesting to see through your last couple of years here the amount of sacks you've been able to generate, especially like on a per snap basis. It's a pretty high rate of you being able to get to the quarterback. You don't always see that from the 3-down lineman kind of formations. That's usually like the linebackers or the defensive ends in like a 4-down. What are you able to do that allows you to succeed in that way when not a lot of guys at that position create that many pressures?
As I say, I just always want to outwork my opponent. Like I had that mindset to just go win every time. Like that's one of our coach pillars, just perfect effort and like win the day. Like at the end of the day, I want to know that I'm better than you just by me just getting to the quarterback and making my team around me better. So that's really my mindset. I'm passionate this game. I work hard for it. So my work ethic gonna be at the highest level than anybody I know. So that's why I get back there when it comes to getting to the quarterback close, so make our team look good as well.
Do you have like a go-to pass rush move or something you like to lean on in a one-on-one situation?
Well, I got multiple, so it just depends on who we play against and just the game plan, and just see how like offensive line set his feet and everything. So it just depends on who we play and just know like what move I should use and what move I should not use in a scenario. So
one of the things that's been a talking point really through the fall, we talked to Coach Traylor a lot about. He keeps talking about built to last, like as a concept for this team. What does built to last mean to you?
Well, built to last is, even though we had won a conference championship last year, we still got to maintain that motor when it comes to this season, Like, nobody don't care what we did last year. We got a new year. We got a new team. We just got to keep on having that momentum, because in order to build to last, you got to keep on fighting adversity. Anything that overcomes your way, you got to have that type of mindset to just keep on going without quitting. That's what I love about this university and this team, because we never give up. We just keep on fighting until we had enough.
Cool. Thank you, Trumane. I appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.